49ers lead 14-3 at the end of the first quarter, live in Candlestick Park. And it has been apparent from the opening kickoff that San Francisco has been rolling. A quick touchdown to John Taylor, followed by some Bears miscues and a 14-3 first quarter lead. Nick Rice and Stephen Hughes commentating live from Candlestick Park. And Stephen, what do the Bears have to do to come back in this game?
They just need to call better plays pretty much. Their play calling has been really bad because the first play of the game was just give up a 79-yard touchdown and just lose all the momentum you could possibly get out of the beginning of the game. Obviously a terrible start for the Bears. And then when they're trying to get after Gore, you can't let Frank Gore get a first down off 1st and 20. That's just, if you're going to try to do that, just don't play in this game anymore, because you're losing by 11 already in the first quarter, going to the second quarter, and you need to play tougher. The Bears need to have a tougher defense. Even though it's number 2 in the league, but their passing defense was number 1. I've really been shocked that the Niners can just break it so easily, and we're not even halfway through the game yet. So I'm looking for a lot of improvements by the Bears defense.
2nd and 7 situation as the Bears start off the second quarter with 2 tight ends. They toss to the right side, and Peyton dragged down by an ever-pursuing Patrick Willis. What a terrific play by the all-pro linebacker for San Francisco. And Chicago has really struggled against Patrick Willis and this Niner defense. Currently only 3 points on the board throughout the entire first quarter.
They need a touchdown here pretty much. They cannot afford to get another field goal. Let the Niners score another touchdown off this defense. Their field goals will kill the Bears. They need to get a touchdown here, so the deficit is shorter, and the possibility of them coming back is of a better chance.
Bears face a critical 3rd down and 8 situation. Sayers in the game as the single back. 7-step drop. Luckman has time. Throws to the right side. Complete. Johnny Morris taps the feet, stays in bounds, and gets extra yardage across that left sideline. They do indeed call him inbounds on that play. Johnny Morris, the first big play for Chicago, and they are currently in Niner territory.
I saw in the video right there, 2 cornerbacks were on him, and both of them just let him go. And look at that open space over the left side. Tiptoes his way. He really didn't have to do that, but it's just part of the game. But obviously a big play right there, getting the Bears into Niner territory.
Fresh set of downs to the 1st and 10. Luckman looks, underneath pass complete. Mike Ditka takes a nasty hit over the middle. Mike Ditka, one of the top receiving threats for Chicago, 3rd on the team in receptions, 8 yards and near a Bear first down.
Good job right there. Nice pass to Ditka. Ditka's going to be a key player to look at. He can be a possible Vern Davis type of impact player as a receiver in this game.
2nd and 2. Ditka is not in on this play. Luckman from the gun. Walter Payton in his hip. Back to throw. Has time. Looking. Has all sorts of time to throw. Rifles to the right sideline. And there's Johnny Morris. Taps the feet. And the Bears move the chains. They are again in Niner red zone territory.
A good job by Johnny Morris right now. The 12th round pick from UC Santa Barbara, already doing some work today. And obviously right here, you really think that the Niner right there, number 42, I think that's Ronnie Lott, he should be making that, but obviously not doing his job. Just having his back towards the ball. You don't do that as a defender. Poor judgment right there, and leads to the Bears first down.
And again, the Bears are in the red zone. Hand off to Walter Payton. 7 yards and near a Bear first down. 14-3 score right now. We're midway through the second quarter. Nick Rice alongside Stephen Hughes from Candlestick Park. The winner of today's game moves on to the Dream Bowl 2 to take on the Oakland Raiders. And if I were to make a first half analysis, it would be the red zone woes for the Chicago team. 1 field goal so far and 1 opportunity inside the 20. Meanwhile, Chicago has watched the San Francisco 49ers put 14 points on the board. Back to throw. Luckman has time. Now the pocket collapses, and he is down on the turf. Charles Haley with a quarterback sack. 9-yard loss on the play, and the Bears face a long 3rd down try upcoming.
The 10.5 sacks you're talking about, 12th in the DSFL. It led the team with 11 tackles for loss. So obviously he is a man of lost yardage, so he's going to be an impact player to look at for the sacks, as Sid Luckman will probably look at him the most and be worried about him the most if he comes over the middle. and finds that he's on the ground from a sack by Mr. Haley.
Third down and a long 11. Luckman back to throw and underneath. Complete to Mike Ditka, 2 yards, and the Bears have to trot off the field. Their second field goal tried. How familiar is this for Chicago? Yet another failure in the red zone.
Like I said, they needed to get a touchdown, and again, they do not execute it. They don't get the job done. They have to settle for a field goal. This is going to cost them later in the game.
Gold with a chippy field goal attempt, and that kick is through. Chicago cuts the lead to a 8-point deficit with 3:45 remaining in the second quarter. But Robbie Gould, heading back over to the sideline, has to watch his team fail in the red zone again. Charles Haley to cap off that Bear drive that ends with 3 points on the board. Chicago trails. It's 14-6 San Francisco with 3:45 to play. You're watching the NFL on Fox. It sure is a head-scratcher, isn't it, that the Bears, such a vaunted offense, especially with that high-power running game, Walter Payton, Gale Sayers, that electric quarterback, and Sid Luckman, how they're only able to engineer 2 field goals in the red zone. Very puzzling first-half scenario here for Chicago, trailing by 8. San Francisco doing everything well offensively. Sanders from the goal line takes a nasty hit, fumbles the rock, and it's picked up by Steve McMichael. And he is Johnny on the spot for the recovery. Boy, we mentioned Deion Sanders struggling here. First fumble of the day goes for Chicago.
Niners have led the penalties mark. Now they lead the turnovers mark, and this could be costly to them. Now the Bears have the best opportunity to get that touchdown they've needed. And what I've pretty much barked about for the last 5 minutes, they need to get that touchdown. No field goals. If they get another field goal, I can see them being out of this game, and it's not even the second half. So what a hard hit by the special teams player, number 51, and getting the Bears another life on offense.
Number 51, that is Dick Butkus with a bone-jarring hit. And boy, we had another hard hit there. Walter Payton falls forward for 6 yards. And Chicago, boy, this team is in the red zone. This just has to end in a touchdown, just for the Bears' psyche. Capping off with another field goal would just be a heart crusher for this team. Boy, sure, they're trying to cut the deficit, and they have done so very impressively, but 2nd down and 4 here, they need to move the chains and create some sort of a rhythm. Underneath pass complete, Bronco Nagurski, nothing there, and it's 3rd down and 4 upcoming.
It was necessary, but obviously, you would have liked to get more yards, and let's see if the Bears get the first down and hopefully another touchdown.
3rd down and 4. Crowd on its feet midway through the second quarter. Luckman in the gun inside the red zone again. Takes the snap. Looking. Underneath pass. Incomplete. Tipped away. And the Bears 3 and out following the turnover. And guess what, partner? Another field goal try upcoming. 3 and out for the offense.
Their offense has been atrocious. They need touchdowns. And they're just not listening to me because they need touchdowns. They can't settle for field goals. They scored a touchdown here, it would have been a 1-point ball game. Now it has to become a 5-point ball game if they make it.
No question about that field goal, partner. That one through the uprights, and Chicago cuts the lead to a 5-point ball game. Mike Ditka and his Bears certainly have been grimacing on the offensive side. 3 field goals in 3 trips inside the 20. A very subpar effort for the offense. They currently trail. It's 14-9. The deficit, only a 5-point game. We're set for kickoff. Gold set to boot it deep. He's been a very active first-half player so far in today's contest. Taylor replacing Sanders from the goal line out to the 20. He holds on to the football, takes it to the 22-yard line. As for the Niners, sure, the Bears have been able to settle for field goals. That has led to a very dominant first-half red zone defense for the Niners, but they do need to continue moving the chains and running that clock. 1st and 10, Montana from the gun. There's a flag, a false start, and they'll go back 5 more yards.
False start, big again. What a bad way to start the drive right there. Niners are backing up. Now they're on 17. It's just not looking good for the Niners to start off the second quarter right now.
1st and 15, Montana to Rice. He has room, falls forward, and he is near a first down. 12-yard pickup, and boy, what has come back off of that false start penalty.
Oh, good pass right there. Nice wide receiver screen over the middle. good blocking over the slot positions as you can see there, and then the ball just going right past the defensive lineman, not really knowing who he's really throwing to. He gets some good yards right there. 2nd and 3. I can see a run here, but coming up to the 2-minute warning, let's see what the Niners can plan up going to the next play.
2nd down and 3 following the huge play by Rice. Now the whole playbook is open. They go a quick pass to Gore, breaks a tackle past the 1st down marker and is veered out of bounds following a 7-yard pickup through the air. Gore with a big play on the receiving game, and that has been a key for the Niners so far in the first half as well. Over 150 yards through the air in the first half. Montana set for an early championship game most valuable player award. A very impressive first half for this quarterback. 1st down and 10. Back to throw on a 7-step drop. Has time, rolls to the right side, but is sacked before he can get the ball away. And now they have to go to a 2nd and 17. McMichael with the sack there. That one forcing a long 2nd down situation here. And the clock keeps on ticking. Boy, it looks like they're just going to let this clock wind. Down to 1:33 to play. And San Francisco just playing the offensive ball control here, giving Chicago little room to work with on the other side. We'll see how they run with this play. If it is a big game, there'll be a huge question to what this team should do of following the big play, hoping for more points or keep Chicago off the field. Back to throw. Montana looking, has time, a deep ball, a rainbow to the left sideline. That one incomplete, forcing a 3rd and long 17 situation. And if you're San Francisco, it might just be safe to call a run play, force a Bear timeout, and leave little time on the clock for the Bears to have any sort of work offensively. But the whole playbook is open. It's 3rd down and 17. Coming up next for the NFL on NBC is the halftime report, reporting live with Stephen Hughes and Nick Rice. We'll bring you all the halftime highlights. 3rd down and 17 from their own 29. Montana on a delay to Gore. Not a bad call, but we do have an injury down on the field. It is the Bears on Richard Dent, slow to get up on the sideline. And he will call the attention of the trainers, and his day just might be over. The card is out on the field. Very sad situation for Chicago, and we will leave it up to what the trainers do. If in this big game for Chicago, they have Richard Dent back in the lineup. 4th and 20, Andy Lee set back deep to punt it away to the ever-electric Devin Hester. He's at his own 15-yard line. Deep booming kick down the field. Recovered at the 20. Here's Hester right side. Taken down at the 29-yard line. The Bears have 54 seconds and 2 timeouts to work with. Hester giving some nice field position for Sid Luckman and this Bears offensive attack. He's over to the sideline and onto the field. Nagurski and Payton in the backfield. And they have 3 receivers as well. Luckman back to throw. Has time. Sideline pass complete to Willie Gault. He taps the feet, gets a huge 1st down pickup. Move those chains into the 1st and 10 through the air.
Wow, just what they needed. They needed to catch big yards, just step out of bounds and stop the clock. What a great way to start the drive and possibly get a touchdown before the end of the half. Good job by Sid Luckman. His decisions have been great all game or for most of the game.
The Bears back up to a 3-receiver set this time. Luckman has time. Pass over the middle complete, takes a nasty hit, but Willie Gault has enough for a Bears 1st down. Big 15-yard pickup, and 2 Gault completions has set the Bears from their own 29 to the opposing 27-yard line. 2 hookups for 52 yards, and now it's a 1st down and 10. Luckman back in the air with 3 receivers. 44 seconds to play. That clock is moving. Underneath pass, there's Willie Gault again. 3rd consecutive grab, and they hurry up to the line to spike the ball here. No, they do indeed go back to the line of scrimmage. 1st and 10. Pass to the end zone. Incomplete. Ronnie Lott right there to make the pass intercepted on that play, right through the fingers of a ever-pursuing Ronnie Lott. And that one was huge, forcing a 3rd down situation. That one could have been a key turnover ending this drive. 3rd down and 10. Luckman with 4 receivers. Back to throw. Has time. Looking. Underneath pass complete. There's Johnny Knox. Short of the 1st down. That'll lead to a field goal. And at halftime, the Niners lead it 14-12. The second half will be right after this.